Hello, and welcome to Create Your Best Life, the podcast where creativity and well-being come together. I'm Debbie from Art for Wellness CIC, and I'm so pleased you've joined me. We've wandered beneath cherry blossoms in Japan, we've explored colourful streets in Italy, and breathed in fresh mountain air of the Swiss Alps. Today's summer series, episode 13, is called Boots, Big Skies and Texas Adventures, a journey to the Wild West. Today we're travelling somewhere different. A place of huge blue skies, rolling ranches, golden sunsets and friendly smiles, and the sound of cowboy boots on wooden floors. But before we begin, just a quick note. I'm not a therapist or healthcare professional. I'm simply Debbie from Art for Wellness, sharing creative well-being activities and guided meditations that have helped many people find moments of calm, creativity, and connection. These episodes are for relaxation and inspiration only and aren't a substitute for professional advice. Please listen only when you're somewhere safe and comfortable, and never while driving or doing anything that requires your full attention. Now, find a comfortable place to sit. Take a slow, deep breath in and a gentle breath out. Let your shoulders drop and feel the support beneath you. You may close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. Keep gently breathing in and out. Imagine you're arriving at a welcoming ranch as the morning sun rises over the Texas countryside. The sky stretches further than you've ever seen. Bright blue above you, golden fields around you, wildflowers gently dancing in the breeze. You can hear birds singing in the distance. A horse quietly trots across the field, and somewhere nearby comes a cheerful sound of laughter. You smile. The warm sunshine feels wonderful on your face. You begin walking towards the large wooden ranch house. The porch creaks softly beneath your feet. A friendly cowboy tips his hat and waves as you pass. Nearby, horses graze peacefully. Longhorn cattle wander slowly across the open fields. The air smells of fresh grass, warm earth, and wildflowers. You continue your walk along a dusty trail. Tall cacti stand proudly beneath the endless blue sky. Bright butterflies flutter between colourful desert flowers. You notice how peaceful everything feels. There is no rush, only open space and fresh air, and time to enjoy the journey. Soon you arrive beside a gentle stream. You sit beneath the shade of a great old oak tree. The breeze is warm. You listen to the water flowing gently over smooth stones. Take another slow breath and imagine every breath filling you with confidence, courage, and calm. And as you breathe out, let go of any worries you've carried with you today. Watch them drift away like leaves floating down the stream. The famous Texas sunset starts to appear, and the sky slowly changes colour. Golden yellow, burnt orange, soft pink, rich purple, and deep crimson red. The whole landscape glows with warmth. Before we end the day, let's enjoy this peaceful place. Let me tell you a story about one of Texas' most treasured sights. Every spring, something extraordinarily happens across the Texas countryside. Almost overnight, the landscape begins to change. The earth awakens after winter, and tiny green shoots push gently through the soil. Day by day, they grow a little taller. Then, as if nature has quietly waved a magic wand, thousands upon thousands of blue bonnets begin to bloom. At first, there are just a handful, a few delicate flowers standing proudly in the sunshine. Then more appear, and more, and suddenly the field seems to stretch forever beneath a blanket of soft blue petals. From a distance, they look like rivers of colour floating along the rolling hills. As a warm breeze dances across them, the flowers gently sway together like waves upon the sea. Bees hum happily from bloom to bloom, gathering nectar. Butterflies drift lazily through the air, landing for just a moment before floating on again. The morning sunlight catches every petal, making the whole field shimmer with shades of blue, violet, and soft lavender. It feels almost magical. People travel from all over the world just to stand among these incredible blooms. Not because one flower is spectacular on its own, but because together they create something breathtaking. Every flower plays its part. No bloom tries to be bigger than the next, and no flower worries whether it's growing fast enough. Each simply opens when it's ready. And together they create a landscape full of beauty, hope, and wonder. I often think creativity is just like a field of blue bonnets. Every sketch, every splash of paint, pages in a journal, a handmade card. Every tiny mark you make is another bloom in your own creative landscape. Some days your ideas burst into life like fields covered in flowers. Other days you're quietly planting seeds beneath the surface, even if you can't see the results yet. Both are part of the journey. Creativity doesn't rush. Nature never hurries the blue bonnets. It simply gives them sunshine, fresh air, rain, and time. Perhaps we could offer ourselves the same kindness. Imagine yourself walking slowly through those endless blue fields. And with every step, you notice another beautiful bloom, each one different, each one enough. Each one reminding you that growth doesn't happen all at once. It happens one small bloom at a time. And as you breathe in the warm Texas air, allow yourself to bloom too. Not into anyone else's version of success, but into a wonderfully creative person you were always meant to be. Because just like the blue bonnets, the paint the Texas landscape each spring, your creativity has its own season. And when it blooms, It has the power to bring colour, hope, and joy, not only to your own life, but to everyone who has the privilege of seeing it. Finally, as the darkness gently falls, tiny stars begin to appear one by one. Soon the night sky is filled with thousands of sparkling stars. You lie back on a soft blanket and simply gaze upwards. The night feels peaceful. The world feels quiet. You feel grateful for this moment. Take one last look at the beautiful landscape around you. The horses, the open fields, the glowing sunset, its endless sky, carrying that feeling of freedom and calm with you as it's time to begin your journey home. Take one slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. Notice the support beneath you. Wiggle your fingers or move your toes. Stretch if it feels comfortable. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me on today's Texas adventure. I hope you've enjoyed exploring those wide open spaces and found a little peace beneath those endless skies. Before we finish, I'd like to leave you with one creative challenge. If today's journey inspired your imagination, what would you create? Would you paint a spectacular Texas sunset full of fiery oranges and reds? Sketch a cowboy riding across the open plains? Design your own colourful cowboy boots or decorate a paper cowboy hat with patterns, stars and bright colours. Perhaps you'd create a mixed media picture of a cactus surrounded by wildflowers. Or maybe you'd make your own Western landscape using torn paper, paint, pencils or pastels. And remember, creativity isn't about getting everything perfect. It's about enjoying the adventure, exploring new ideas, and allowing your imagination to roam as freely as the Texas skies. I'd love to see what today's journey inspires. So if you create something, share it with us on the Art for Wellness social media pages, because your creativity might inspire someone else to start their own artistic adventure. So until next time, take care of yourself, keep creating, keep exploring, and remember, life is one big adventure, and every blank page is waiting for our own colourful story. So that's bye for now, and we'll see you on the next adventure.